seem that I've grown stronger.
The bastard got away!
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your Highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
That's certainly an optimistic way to put it.
Well, we're definitely backed into a corner. But Juna's right. We've got to keep faith.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Likewise, I'm glad to be your ally.
Yep. Though, I guess our toughest challenge is next.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle by the grace of her new...
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way. things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head. By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself. The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions. So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, Lady Cruaday meant that little by little, with that in mind, but...
Right.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who... And that's what I'm going...
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your... As far as I know, there is an archetype whose existence was only... I once said that to be magic is a process. So then...
The foremost fit...
Indeed. It is... Yet by some strange... Do you understand? Not as an unearned... That is what it truly... What glorious coincidence indeed.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? Yes. Who are you? You...
If it is answers...
Are you?
As for you, move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the
You can take it at your own...
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power.
I mean...
Tis no secret.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
This place here.
Let's move.
Oh,
Come. This place here.
Let's move.
You see?
Yeah.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has their arch-enemy, Luis, already has won. They head to Grand Tran, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the air.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis waits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses...
What are you trying to say?
Oh, no.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambler.
I mean, he's not really...
The fireworks went off...
Aye, churchman.
An illusion, eh? Always struck me as odd.
Seems a bit
convenient, if you ask me. Like, he knows.
Easy to nitpick.
All right, all right.
Oi! What's all the... Damn it!
Well,
it's more Luis.
Even then...
Blind fanaticism and doom go... Luis... What are we about?
Ah. The royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith-breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Tran. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this blood?
'Cause he's an imp-
Oi! Calm down!
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the only thing traitors deserve.
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still...
Hey, you chief!
Mustari girl!
What is all this?
We'll have your heads on pop if they're just
This is bad. They really are out for...
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now!
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen.
I had the inn prepared.
All right.
Luis rightfully ought to
All right.
be king.
All right then.
Oh, now, hey.
Ooh.
Oi! Luis is the only one left. Smash it all to bits!
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple. I've been keeping an eye. It's as if they've been...
You're implying it's Louis?
Don't know.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace, and we'll fight in the ways we can.
Indeed. Marie...
Right.
I'll always believe in you.
Indeed.
We're counting on you.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest.
What to pick?
Hold there.
Come on.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Sure enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Honestly, I don't know yet.
That's your big kingly declaration?
I don't really know what everyone's talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Right, thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The King's deadline was the dawn of the Day of the Hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the Day of the Hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
Let's put an end to this.
Smash it all to bits.
What now?
All right. All right.
Well...
Sam! Right.
Oi!
Vinka!
Hey.
Nah. Nice to meet you.
Truth is,
Oh?
speaking of... Serious?
Thanks.
So? Heart. Hey. Well then. Sam.
If so,
Right then. Leave it to... Hope you're ready.
Listen. What in the world?
Hmm?
Isn't that... Hmm?
all right then. All right then. What now?
What? Thank you.
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh. No.
That's...
Say.
Leave it to me.
Thank you. A great help. This is a trial I must overcome. Right then.
This one's important.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
Got it?
I see.
Speaking of which,
Oh.
Shall we?
Smash it all to bits.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Hello there.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Ooh. Hello. Help me, will you?
I guess.
Much crowd.
We did! Let's give it a shot. Let's...
This place.
Whoa!
Talking nonsense. What is there to be done?
Right?
I'm chuffed. Much crowd.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
We did!
Cheers now.
All right then. Let's head there right away. What now?
Whatever will I do?
Whoa!
Lovely, that.
If you have a spare, let's give it a shot.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Lovely, that.
Eh?
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
All right, then.
It's time. Oh,
All right, then.
let's go.
Uh-huh. That's a rough. Counting on.
Let's do it. We'll face danger here.
Let
That's a rough.
I see. Oh.
Counting on you.
Okay then.
Let's do it. We'll face danger here.
That's a rough.
I get.
Counting on you.
Got it.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. This place.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
All right, then. Go. Hey!
Yep.
Please.
It's okay.
Want in on this?
Really? What?
Just between us. Hey! Just bet. Hey! Just bet. Hey! Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
It's time. Hmm?
All right then. Let's head there right away. Right. All right then.
Let's go.
What you want?
Hmm?
Aye.
Oh, hell.
Yeah? However. Aye. The truth is...
Gastro's been Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what. And probably... I do feel terrible.
I asked you a while back. I would like...
But...
This town's autonomy. I had a revelation I saw when you returned.
Sir Gastro. But... If I go...
Have no fear.
I'm just not... My accept... I was anxious, no more. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over.
That's right. Baron!
I did too.
Things didn't go well.
Oh.
You see?
Well... I'll be the governor. This time, and for our... The reason he is...
Yeah!
Come to think... It was this little... I only know... If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident.
But in truth...
I'm the kind of man... Let's focus on the future now. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one...
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, Keeper and Heritor, your temp by the great...
You're the one who brought light to this town, to this country. Today, I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite... Thank you again.
I'll definitely... It's time. I'll... Hey. That. Thank you. Here. Then.
That's good to hear.
Yes. Yep. Honestly.
What?
You got it. I'm going home. Murders. Hey. Hey. Please. Yay! And then... Oh! But... You know... Then... I'm fine.
Right.
Yep. So, music. Hey. I'm...
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
Here.
Speaking of...
We ought to proceed with caution.
It's time.
It's time.
All right then. Go.
Well, I'll not loiter. War in time. The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Is it Luis after all?
Talking nonsense, you are. Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
All right then.
Let's go.
All right then. Right. All right then.
Preparations are
Now then.
This is the place.
Which one?
Hold on.
Which one? What do we...
Oh, I don't like that. Huh. Should be enchanting.
What lurks?
Let's see.
Oh, all right.
Must be a village.
Here.
Isn't that...
I think we have a favor to do there.
Well, let's roll.
It's your call.
Great.
What to pick? All right then. Go.
Sam? You good? Sam? Hmm? Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Here. I mean... Just a sec. Oh, right. Yeah. child didn't live well.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait. Sorry.
That Loveless, eh? Do it!
Well, look who we have here, eh? Got some brass showing your face here. Oh, I know what you're about. Two-faced phony prince. Milo told me everything. I know all about your sick games.
Sick games? What are you talking about?
So you all have pristine slates, eh? Conscience clean, eh? It's scumbags like you lot what forced the Parapus. That's why I wanted to become king in the first place. To stand up to the bastards who treated the weaker tribes like trash, and to settle the score with villains like you. Get ready to hurt!
All right, let's
Come
show
forth,
you what we
Royal
can do.
Soul. Let's set it up.
Get after it, love.
Shroud.
You hit their weakness. Tonight, that's your opening, Captain. I summon thee.
You won't get away with this!
Blow away!
Fine!
I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil. No, let's make an end of it.
Take my power.
They die hard.
No, I'm not done yet. You think this is over? Not even close. Eat this. Eat this.
Not good.
Ah! Ah!
Take this.
Let's go. The blade's edge. A tough one.
Come on, help me out.
Got to pull it together.
Maybe something else. Summoner! Come forth! We sure don't give up easy. Even Devil Summoner! They're weak to darkness. Let's blot him out. Black Frost!
Calm yourself, man. I suspect you've been deceived. This Milo fellow, what exactly did he tell you?
Said there's some imposter prince been going round, getting his kicks by killing Parapus and Ujif and other tribes beneath him.
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin. Sounds like this Milo fellow's badly bamboozled you.
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing like puppets on his string? The bastard must have wanted us to take each other out. Spare him the trouble.
How dare he trick us? You've got to do something about him. Hey, Loveless? Any idea where Milo is?
Last saw him around, Altabury. Damn it. Look, this one's on me. I'm sorry about all this. I've been a real idiot.
decent result.
Spectacular.
The site of Malva forms on the horizon, a small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Ontario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor, as though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face. The Gauntlet Runner descend.
Giving it some thought?
Wow.
Yep, that reminds me.
Sam! Sam!
Gosh!
Sam!
All right. Hey,
The Gauntlet Runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
All right then. All right then. Let's head there right away.
hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
Let's give you a try, eh?
I won't hold back! Now let's work together!
Get after it, Love! Cat! You hit their weakness! Don't! That's your thing, Captain! I bet that's do this together!
We'll combine our strength!
I summon thee! Sorry, my mistake.
This is the power said to belong.
Be beautified!
Done.
Oh, come
Still
on!
more.
Of them? Only one
This
left.
is the power.
Finish them off and we're clear. Let's all be dispersed!
Let's sprint! Better be sure. I'll get some distance. Charging in. Let's go.
This'll I'll show you. Come forth!
Who needs it? No holding back! Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
I shall do my best.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Let's try this.
You hit their weakness.
This behold
That's
this
your
power.
happening, Captain.
Make 'em on.
Help me out.
I'm not.
This is just what I need. Here's your cue. Devil Summoner. Blow away.
Wizard! The power of light!
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Behold.
up, Stroll.
The blaze edge!
It's still up?
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. Summoner. Let's not. This should be good. You hit their weakness.
Even I can
Don't
do
let
this.
up now, Juna. Let's all be dispersed.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Power courses through me.
Wow. Awesome.
I've acquired a new power.
Appreciated. See you.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 28 days remain.
What to pick? What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
Oh.
To greater heights.
Right. All right, then.
Let's see.
Hey. Hold up. Right then. Hmm? On.
All right, then.
That's sure. Actually... Is that...
All right, then. All right.
Hey! Would you mind not just barging in on us?
Now's the time! Let's have a sport of inventor's ingenuity!
Come forth, royal soul! I'll cut through! Just two left!
If
That's
you
the
actually
spirit.
whip one down! I summon thee! There's more! Where'd they come from? Everyone, be careful! Don't unsummon her! Here's your cue! Only one
I can
left.
do this.
Finish them off, and we're clear.
Perhaps this will be too strong. We have provisions.
Behold, I'll get some distance.
Only one left. Finish them off, and we're clear.
Come forth, royal soul! Prince! The blade's edge!
Don't summon her! Here's your cue! Devil Summoner!
We have provisions.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Now, after me! Something else. No, not good.
Let's do this!
friend. Lend me your strength. Not this. I'm counting on you.
Behold this power! A bit much, actually. Let's get some use out of this. Hit their weakness.
I shall do my
Don't
best.
let up now, Juna.
Take my fullest power. The situation is... I ask for your aid.
Devil Summoner!
There's no holding back! After me!
We'll combine our strength.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Behold, Vida's power.
Ha! Nice hit. That was
Watch
perfect.
me!
Raging fire!
The next one will fall just as easy.
Not bad, eh?
I've acquired a new power.
Located to the east of Montario is a forest path tinged with beautiful autumn leaves. Its name, however, is the Abandoned Path. The story goes that a nearby village was struck by famine, and in order to preserve its food stores, abandoned their elderly along this road. The forsaken elders became a food of sorts for monsters and for the amidst a view so stained with sin, yet
Well...
That's right.
We should go.
What now?
all right? I see.
What now?